Good morning, everybody. And this morning the team thought, let's do a shimmery makeup look. And you might think Monday morning, shimmery makeup look, really? But, you know, we're staying safe at home and perhaps we just need some Monday morning inspiration. If you've woken up feeling a little bit blah, Groundhog Day, another day again, this is a lovely opportunity if you just try something different. So I'm going to use Trinny London makeup, but you can use makeup at home. And I'm just going to sort of show you how I do a shimmery look. And I was thinking today, would I wear sequins to do the shimmery look? And I did put sequins on first, but then more because the lighting here is tricky. If I wear white in the morning, I look really, really washed out. So I'm just going to do it with denim. And denim is something that I can do a little shimmery sequins. There's a few not rules about shimmer, but there's a few things about shimmer, all right? One is that a lot of people think to themselves, can I do shimmer on my eyes if my eyes are overhung? And I'm going to just show you what I've learned along the way from really lovely makeup artists about that trick. And also where to put shimmer. I remember Ray Morris in November saying to me, Trinny, if you have very lined lips, don't put shimmer everywhere because then it will accentuate the lined lips. So I've learned a little bit, you know, anyway, I've learned a really good trick for that. So if you have lined lips, but you want to be shimmery on the lip, how can you do it? So, and then equally, how much shimmer is too much shimmer? You're in the wrong morning live for that, for sure. Okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Betty Leggett, Penny, Leslie, Kat, Kaya, good morning, everybody, good morning. Zenny, Blue-Eyed Birdie, hello, darlings. Hello. Aisha, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Connie, good morning. There we go, yes, morning. You have big eyes, lids. Can I wear shimmer eyeshadow? Absolutely. I think can I just say, first of all, I think everyone can wear shimmer eyeshadow. So I'm just going to kind of start off with what is shimmery. What isn't shimmery at Trinny London, really? But what is really shimmery at Trinny London? So when I start my base, and I'm looking at this whole shimmer, I'm going to do light medium, which has a bit of reflective glow in it. And I'm going to do a bit of Trintron, and I'm going to do a little bit of Mary. Okay, just getting my things out. In fact, I'm going to do that new little thing there. Sorry, something I just want to try. And then we're going to look at how we use highlighter in this shimmery look. And I'm going to get out Soala and Kate for my contouring, Starlight and Sunlight for highlighting. So if you've got any of these at home, please use them. And if not, just follow on. Flush blush. I'm going to show you also a little trick that lovely John, you know Irish John, he always does this on me. And he does it with wigs, but he can also do it with Lip Love in Sascha. So I'm going to get that out too as a little trick. And then I'm going to go to some of my favourite shimmery shades. And Cecily and Grace, which we never use that much, which are lovely lip lights, really shimmery shades. So I'm going to show you all of those too. And Glinda, which I use less because it's quite brown on me, but I'm going to show you that. Eyes, I'm going to do a bit of the shimmeries, like the sort of Sun and the Victory. Oh, yum, yum, yum. And the Mystery. And Queen. Oh, Queen, lovely. Desire, that's less shimmer. But we're just going to do a contrasting because sometimes you need a very matte to do a contrasting shimmer. And then Fortune and Empress, classics. And then I could do a bit of Virtue, but I think that's what I'm going to do. That's my look. Great. So got my products ready, and I'm going to start off because flat face here. Let me just get some colour balance on this. Just put that there. And put that up there like that. There we go. So hair is a little bit all over the shop. Anyway, I'm going to start off and I'm going to take Starlight and I'm going to just put some extra Starlight in my BFF. So there's my BFF, which does have light reflection in it, but I'm going to put some extra Starlight in there. And we're going to mix it together. So you can look now. Okay, and then just put that on. Oh, I'm being so gentle this morning. God knows why. But you know when you've done... I did quite a tough workout this morning. So even though I really enjoyed it, my face afterwards showed the exhaustion that my body was trying to hide. But just doing that, I must get Natalie some of this, who's my lovely lady who we've been doing these classes with. But just rub that all in. You can see that's really shimmery, you know, reflective now, quite reflective. But the reflectiveness to me takes away tired face instantly. I mean, that to me just is all I need to feel I've woken up a bit. But I'm going to do a tiny bit of under eye now because I am un petit fatigué from that workout. And I'm just going to go around underneath. I'm going to take the excess and put it here. BFF Eye is very much for under the eye. It's our serum and concealer mixed together. But I sometimes put the excess, just kind of rubbing it in. So I'm just going to do that. Like that. And then in there a bit. I've woken up slightly puffy today. I had a lot of sugar yesterday in the celebration of my banana bread. And that does have an effect on my face. So if you're somebody who has an overhung eye and you've woken up and you feel it's a little bit more overhung than normal, there is a trick you can do. And then when we get to do the shimmery eye, you're not going to feel so much of the overhang. So just put your middle finger like this. This is only for overhang Jennifer Lawrence, I'd like to say Jennifer Lawrence type of faces. And just start to, in a way, you're going to do a little exercise with your brow. I mean, you could see before it was sort of like this, but you'll see at the end. With your brow, and you're just going to use that muscle, which we don't use so often, and you're going to push your fingers away from your trying to close your eyes. And this will actually just help to get some of that lymphatic flow going in your body. And help with the feeling of a lifted brow. So there, I'm a little bit lifted. It's helped a tiny bit. But I've got that sort of shine on now. So I'm going to start with just building up the contour where I don't want to have shine this morning. Every morning I do something different. So around my eye, I'm going to do a little bit of Soala and Kate mixed together because I want to kind of get the contour that would be the natural shade. And then I'm going to press that on my hand, okay? And then I'm just going to push this. I'm using a Ray Morris brush. I'm going to push it here, just underneath the brow bone, like that, to give some definition. There, without having any shimmer. So I don't want shimmer on this bit here, okay? That's where I don't want the shimmer. But I do want the sense of definition. So now I got a little bit of definition. I'm going to clean up later, but no shimmer. So this is the area, don't put shimmer on. Like that. It's like I want to highlight it for you, okay? Now, where do we put shimmer? So I'm going to start here and I'm going to do different things. So this is not necessarily what I do all together now, but this is what I would do just as a little idea. So if I was doing a little bit of Victory, which is this lovely, real sort of like, I'd call it 12 karat gold shade, I just go right in the eye here. And I just put that from the inner corner of the eye out to sort of halfway of the bird's nest, like that. So it opens up the eyes, gives them a bit of shimmer, but only on this internal bit. So I love putting one of our shimmery shades, and as I'm doing a kind of warmer look, it would probably be Victory. There. Now, what I also love to do is I love to take Queen. Let me take Queen on one eye. So I'll just show you sort of Victory on my hand as well. Like that. It's really pretty. And then I'm going to take Queen, which I did have, didn't I? I know I had Queen. There it is. And I'm going to do the tiniest little amount of, so I'm taking actually the lip brush of the tea kit. And I'm just going to do a tiny bit here. Just on the lash line, like that. So I'm still keeping the neutralness here, and I'm just putting a bit of Very Pretty Queen there, and then I'm going to do a little bit underneath. Just a tiny bit. I mean, imperceptible, you can hardly tell. In fact, you can't tell. Sorry. Okay, let me just do questions. Good morning, good morning. Am I over? Yes, this virus. Does anyone know how to hide comments? Can't see Trinny very well. If you sort of double click, actually, let me just do that. Is that better? And then I can be on the top half of the screen. Is that better for you? Yeah, like that? Okay, so I'm going to show you something. I'm going from pillar to post here, but I'm just going to show you something I do a little bit with Sascha. And I'm going to do a tiny bit of contouring first. So for contouring at the moment, I'm taking Soala mixed with Kate. I'm just going to do a little bit on my cheekbone and going up here, just where my cheekbone gets the most pointed bit. I'm going to go up. I don't want to go down. So I just put that on there. And this is the thing that you can also, if you want to use your finger, you can take that because that's the same colour, and you're pressing above. You're pressing into your brow bone. Like that. Pressing into it. Like up into it. Okay? There. I'm going to tidy this all up at the end. So now I'm going to go to Sascha. I'm going to mix Sascha in with some sunlight. So there's sunlight and there's Sascha. And this is something that John does, and I love this when I'm doing it. So the best way to do this is you can either just go from finger to finger. So you can go like that, and then you can go on to sunlight. And then you can clean it off with a wiper later, and then go back to Sascha. So now I've got this kind of I've got a phone that's gone. I've got a shimmery little bit there. Let's go back to a bit more. You'd feel I was prepared this morning, but not really. Okay, so there, I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to take this where I'd normally put blusher, which is from the nose to the eye socket, but I'm then going to go a little bit higher. So I'm going to start there. And then I'm just going to go buff it up. Gently with your finger, buff it up. And because I'm going to put even more sunlight actually on top. But it just gives, especially on the top bit here. And then if you want to really buff it, you can just buff it with a brush. So you're getting that sort of shimmeriness here on your cheek, which is really pretty. And just not then, I'd kind of at this stage, just to do the differentiation between the shimmeriness and the contour, shimmery and matte, is I don't want to be shiny here. I want to be shimmery here. So I'm going to go and take bit of Miracle Blur. You can use Miracle Blur or Face Finish, and just take that away from around where I've got slightly larger pores, like that. And then here, probably, I might not want shimmer around my forehead. I don't particularly like it there. Like that. Then I'm going to go around my mouth. Now, I'm going to show you a shimmery lip, if you want to do sort of what I call matte shimmery lip. So this is very much the lip that that Ray showed me the other day, which is about a neutral lip, and then I'm going to put some sheer shimmer, because they need to come into play, don't they, on top. but in the middle. So Sheer Shimmer comes in many different shades, but there's Dido, but I think Dido's too pink. I think I might be putting Bunny over whatever I'm doing. So Bunny is the most beautiful Sheer Shimmer shade because it's like sort of a champagne-y colour. There, can you see? Like that. So I'm going to just be putting that in the centre of my mouth here. So if you have very, very, very lined lips and you want to kind of make them look unlined, I've got a couple of suggestions. One is start with Anna, which is our lip treat, and just put that on thickly, like filling in the lines, okay? I saw my lips before, and you did see my lips before. I'm just going to show you there. So I'm going to fill those in. Now I'm going to go with a colour which is most... I mean, I have to say that I've mixed 3 colours together to get this colour, and I'm really happy. So I'm just going to use it, but I'll tell you what's in it. Because I think I'll probably make it. New shades, new shades, new shades. One second. I think. Eugiene, Chloe, Schmoogie, and Bunny. But there's some Bunny in there, which I didn't want. I wanted more that neutral. Hang on. Where's my neutral? This is it. Schmoogie, Eugiene, and Chloe. So this is the colour of my lips. What do I have my face done? You came in late. We're doing all the different ways you can do shimmer on Trinny London. So I started doing BFF, and I've mixed it with Starlight, and I mixed it together before I put it on to give that sort of extra sort of glow on the face. And then I was showing how if you're doing an eye and you don't want the eye to be shimmery in the wrong place, don't put the shimmer in the part of your eye which is just under your socket. Keep that matte here, and then we've put a tiny bit of shimmer here, and I'm going to build that up. And you could put a little shimmer underneath if you want, so we're going to talk about that. So now I'm showing with the lip how you could do a kind of nude lip, and I'm just going to start this nude lip, which is a mixture of Schmoogie, what did I say, Schmoogie, Chloe, and Eugiene. And I'm just going to do a cross like that, because I like that sort of French lip. And then down our lip line. I'm going to do in the next few days another live with Ray Morris, because we did it and the connection was so bad, but she was trying to show us how to do this lip, and I really like what she said. And this is a digression, but a lot of people might have a lip where their lines continue here. I always love that kind of lip, but if you do have that, then Ray always thinks draw the invisible white line here so that you finish putting your lip here and it just looks fresher and more ageless. So because I have big lips, I don't need to do that, and it's more for me that I just want to do what I call a fresher outline, which is not to be Cupid's bowish, but to be straight across. So I'm just going across like that. Very neutral lip this. There. And there's nothing shiny. What I want to do is get a full lip which doesn't feel lined. So there's only people with lined lips. Okay, so I've just done that neutral lip like that. And now I want to take the sheer shimmer, but I'm just going to put it in the middle. So I'm going to take sheer shimmer in Bunny. There. Just put it in the middle, like that. This is especially if you have smaller lips and you want them to look bigger. I don't really have that issue. There. I mean, that's a trout pout now. Trout pout. But what's interesting is not putting the shimmer on either side, putting everything in the middle, because it gives you that fullness in the middle of your mouth, and that's what you want to, what you want to achieve. Okay, so we're going to go back a little bit now to the eyes. I'm gonna dial up the blusher, because I think I want more. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Sascha, and I'm actually going to put it on my hand like this. And I'm going to get a little bit more of Sunlight and put that on. So it's a more Sunlight than Sascha. So it's become that texture. And then I'm going to put that on. You see, now you can see there's a different colour and a different shine. That's exactly what I wanted, actually. Like that. And you just want to get it to hit at the right spot on your cheekbone. So where your cheekbone comes out and ends. So if you go along your nose to the outer corner of your eye and then build that up. And then if you want to blend it out, blend it up. Okay, are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me, Carla? So I'm going to go back to the eyes now, because I like to travel around my face. You know, I'm not somebody who finishes something totally. I always come back to it. So I'm going to go to Empress, which is one of my favorite. I wouldn't call it shimmery, but it's just, and I've got Emperor right there. That's very, very convenient, isn't it? Let me just get Empress. Hang on a ticky. Hang on a ticky. Come on, Empress. There we are. There we are. Little Empress. There she is, ready to have a play. So Empress is our lovely shimmery brown, bronzy, goldeny deliciousness. I use this so often, this one. So I normally, when I'm doing a smoky, this is not really a smoky eye, but it's a half smoky eye. But I'm just going to go where I went with Queen and just do a little stronger little line here. Doing a very soft smoky eye now. There. And they always do less is more, but it's just got a little twinkle of shimmer too. So I start halfway. I don't know why somebody, not Ray Morris actually, but when I was at Elizabeth Hurley's wedding, and this amazing makeup artist did my makeup, and I remember he said, with your eyes, start halfway and go out, don't go onto the inner corner, so I never have. And then I'm just going to do a little tiny thing. And then here I'm just going to make, and then he also said, make this sort of bigger so you even out your eye. I haven't tried this since her wedding, so we'll see if this has any merit. Okay. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm getting a little bit more structure. So I'm going to go underneath here. Dotting is better, like that, right on the lash line. Can you see it right? Right on the lash line. Bringing it out a bit more here. My eye still looks tiny because I have so few lashes. Well, I have no lashes left. It's all my eyes, and I need mascara very badly. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little fumbling there, but I don't want to go, so with this, it has a bit of shimmer, I don't want to go to that bit up there. And then I'm just going to blend that out, go back underneath, like that. And then I'm going to take Queen again, because I'm quite into Queen, and I'm just going to do a little bit under where I've done the brown. So I'm just going to just, I don't know if you can see, it's like sort of painting. It's like soften it, grading the depth of colour. So nearest my lash line, it's darker. And then I'm just going to fill in with dots of Queen underneath. To see if I like that. And then again round here, and then I'm going to smudge it all up. Oh, you can see it coming in now. Okay, and then right in here, so you can see that Queen. It's very pretty on the eye. And then I need to smudge it all out, because otherwise it's going to be too hard for my eyes. So I'm just going to look up and use the smudging bit of the brush and just fluff it out. Blend, blend, and blend again. All right, just keep blending. When you think you've blended enough, blend more. And this is also something that's really important for people who are used to doing a hard line on their eyes, and just to get it softer. So now I'm just blending in this top line to make this slightly softer day smoky eye, like that. And then I'm going to go right in the corner and I'm going to get Sun, lovely Sun, that we don't use enough because it's such a gorgeous shade. It's divine. And I'm going to do this kind of little thing on the inner corner of my eye, if I can do it, and if I can get the thing close enough, because it's quite tricky. It's quite tricky. But there's Sun. And let me just show you on the hand too. Like that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And I'm going to put some on my... Oh, that's good, isn't it? Hang on a second. Oh, I've got to have my meeting in a minute. I realise, what time is it? Oh, I got 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We'll get there, we'll get there. It's going at energy stuff. Then I'm just going to come here, actually. Come to me, baby. Oh, so much fun. Then I'm going to go into this little inner corner and I'm going to make a V. So you go in the last bit of your eye, and then what you don't want to do is that. You want to keep it kind of in this V. Do you see I'm doing a V there, and then out, and then there, and then out. And you just want to go right in there, because that's where I'm quite dark, and lighten it like that. So right in. A lot of people have the very dark bit right in there. So just get that reflection going, that shimmer going, like that. A bit roughly done, but you get the idea. Then I'm going to go back to, if I can find it, I'm going to go back to some under eye, because I want to clean up now. This is the thing I do a lot if you watch me regularly. And I'm going to take the under eye, like that, and just put that under and clean everything up. So I'm just going to go under here and clean up, and then here, and in there actually there's a bit of darkness, like that, there. And then I so need mascara, so today I'm going to use Kevin Aucoin. Aucoin, I never know how to say it. But he is now owned by Space NK, but he was a fantastic makeup artist. And he was somebody who also really believed in the art of using your fingers. So I'm just cleaning up my brows so they go upwards. There. I don't have makeup on my teeth, the whole of that, never mind. So with mascara, I go right in to the lash line and I twist and I pull it out. So I go right in and I twist and I pull it out. And then I'm going to go to these little tiny lashes here which get forgotten with the end of the mascara. Like that. And then I'm coming out to the other side, building up the lashes. Good mascara, hey? Nice mascara. It doesn't clump as you're doing it. What kind of mascara do you like? Do you like a mascara that you build up and you can still work with? Or do you like a mascara that sort of you do it once and you think, wow, and you don't have to come back to it? What do you prefer? I'm really interested to know. Oh, going back. Do you hold I hold my breath when I'm doing my mascara, I have to say. There, okay. And then underneath, don't be scared of doing the lower lashes. I do think it gives a really nice, as long as you don't get it clumpy, and I might any second now, but it just gives a nice accentuation to the lower eye without being too much. Okay. So again, you go right in and you twist it because it then leaves quite a lot of bulk right inside your eye, as opposed to on the ends. And I like to get the bulk in first before I then start to work the mascara out. And then I'm just going to go on that inner eye and build some up. Like a few little lashes you can pick up there. And then come out again. I'll tell you, the good thing as well with this mascara is when I pick up from, put a bit on there, but when I pick up from the inside, and I take the one back in, it's not clumpy when it comes out, so I don't have to wipe it down. Okay, so I think that's it. Let me just have a look and think what else I need to do. I mean, I could do a bit more, blusher, but that to me is that sort of slightly shimmery look, but not totally full-on makeup. The cheek is shimmery. I could put a little bit of bronzer on. A little bit of bronzer. I'm feeling that works with it. There. But my God, I mean, I'm no longer Wreck of the Hesperus. I'm so sorry I haven't answered many of your questions this morning. It feels very remiss of me because usually I'm like at your questions all the time. But I just wanted to get into that flow of doing the makeup. And sometimes it's really nice to take the time. Just take the time to do your makeup. It's quite ritualistic. It just gives a good flow. You know, I feel set for the day, ready for whatever I've got to do. So that's it. So just to recap, I took BFF and I mixed it with Starlight, and then I did a bit of Trintron, and then I did on my eyes, I did Soala and Kate, which is our contour, together, and then I did a bit of shimmer with Queen and Empress on my eyes, and right in the corner I did Sun. Then I mixed Sascha Lip Love with some Sunlight Golden Glow highlighter, and then on my lips, sorry, I did this mixture of Eugiene and Chloe to make a natural lip. And then in the middle, I put a little bit of Bunny. A little bit of my Bunny. Have a good day. Bye.